So, I'm upgrading my computer, guys. Pretty excited about this. So even this is the power supply, and this looks cool enough. I'm upgrading my power supply to 750 watts. And that's not the big news. The big news is I'm getting a new VGA card, graphics card, sorry. GeForce GTX 690. For those of you who know what that is, you're probably going, ooh. And for those of you who don't, you're going, eh. Yeah, it's a top of the line graphics card right now in the world. It just came out. This just came out like 2 months ago. It's been announced for a while. They've been talking about it. I'm excited about this. The card itself looks really nice. Like this thing looks, it's pretty, you know. And then, and this thing, wait till you see it. Yeah, this is the graphics card. It's like the fastest card that NVIDIA makes is the 680, and what this is it's two 680s put into one card. So it's the fastest single card in the world. If you had two 680s in your computer, they'd be a little bit faster than this, because these are two 680s that have been tuned down a little bit to run more efficiently together. And this is a big step up, because my last card was a 285, which scores about 1500 on 3D Mark. 3D Mark is a program that kind of rates your graphics card's power, your system's graphic power, and the 285 gets about 1500, and this gets about 50,000. So this is roughly, you know, it's more than 3 times as powerful as my last graphics card, which was a pretty powerful card. And that's my case. My case is made by NZXT, and so is my cooler. No, is this my cooler? What the hell? This is not mine. 这个不是我的。是你的。No， 我刚刚选 NZXT 的。这个是，我刚刚不是选这个。刚刚是选的这个啊。No。I was a little confused before. Actually, I think this was my power supply. I'm an idiot. I'm getting a fan for my CPU, just a better fan to protect it. It's only $30 this thing, man. It's cheap. And there's my new power supply up there. It's made by NZXT, and it's the same as my case. They're made by the same people. 750 watts. It'll be enough to handle this card. I think my original power supply would be able to handle the card, but just barely, and that's not a good thing, because then your power supply is always running at maximum, and it's not good for stability. It's better to have more power than you need, so that way it's running at 70% or 60%, and it's got room to spare. It keeps it more stable. What do you guys want to look at while we're here? We're at a computer store. You want to look at prices on something here? Anything? No? No? Really? I thought you guys would be interested in this shit. You're not? Okay, fine. Turn the video off. Power supplies. 850 watt. Oh, this one's crazy. He kind of said if you want, you know, top of the line, you get this thing. 1200, made by Raid Max, and it is $200. It doesn't sound that bad. 1200 watt power supply. And graphics cards are here. This is what most people would have, like a GTX 560 or so. It's a $200 card. And mine's a bit more than that. 560. What's the best card they got here? This one's over 200. It's 560. That's all they got. It's 560s. 你这里最高是560是吗？
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
560Ti, this.
He's oddly enough, he said that the 670 and 680, he says they're hard to order. They kind of sell out pretty quickly. So they just got the older, like 500s here, and the highest they have is a 560, which isn't that high. It's actually comparable to my last card, which is 285. The 285 is actually considered on the same playing field as a 560, believe it or not. He says that the only high-end card they have is this one, and they only have one of them, and it's the Radeon HD 7950. And it sells. That's at it's around $600. Yeah, 600. So it's like a $600 card, and my card should be better than 2 of these. You know, the reason I did this is because, well, for one thing, I got a budget car, I got a budget motorcycle, and I spend more time on my computer than I do on my motorcycle, my car, or anything. I'm on my computer morning, afternoon, night. The only time I'm not on my computer is when my son gets home from school at 5 o'clock until he goes to bed 9 o'clock. So for those 4 hours, from 5 to 9, I'm not sitting in front of a computer. It's actually pretty pathetic sounding when you lay it out like that. And on the weekends and stuff, especially lately, because I sprained my foot. I sprained my ankle, so for the last 10 days I've been just sitting in the computer room because I'm not supposed to walk on it. I'm supposed to rest it for like a month, so I've got another week or 2 of resting my foot up. So I thought, well, as long as I'm sitting in front of my computer all the time, I might as well treat myself. This is kind of neat. This is my CPU fan, and this is my new CPU fan. Oh, you put them side by side. The difference is huge. It's hilarious. I don't even know if they're going to fit that on. How do you fit this on a CPU? Jeez. Yeah, so the guy's, he's telling me my CPU is it's not very high end. It's okay. It's not great. It's the i5 2.67, and he says that he has the same CPU and he overclocks his to 3.7. Mine's 2.6. He overclocks his to 3.7, and he says it runs stable, it runs fine, and his cooler isn't as good as mine. So he's gonna overclock mine as well too. So I should get an improvement, a noticeable improvement on my CPU and on my graphics.
You like brushing your teeth? It's like having a dick in your mouth, isn't it?